now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Sacramento River Cats and the Nashville Sounds. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Catfish Brown will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Boy, that's just excellent concentration right there. You know, a lot of guys will try to put one eye on the bat and one eye on the ball, but he was determined to get that lead man, and a good throw gets it done.
Alex Guerrero will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on. Having a really nice year for them so far.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning. Jake Smolinski will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. He's around first on his way to second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
They hadn't had a hit up to this point, but he changes that in a hurry here as he makes it all the way up to third. Now they've got a good chance.
Coming to the plate now, Catfish Brown, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Third baseman number 7.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Alex Guerrero is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, that is just picture perfect right there. You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to third base. But if you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost.
Grant Green is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And that could be the at-bat of the ball game here. It's now a 3-run lead.
We've talked about his struggles out there. He gave up 6 runs in his last outing, and this is now 4 runs.
Cole Figueroa is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. To short. Brown from the outfield grass. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never.
Jake Smolinski will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, first baseman.
Catfish Brown heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Ladd waits on it, and he's retired 1 away.
Third baseman, number 7.
Freddie Cruz comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle.
Find a way to get it done. That's what it's all about right here. Give your guys a chance to make something big happen.
Hit to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. The River Cats lead it 4-1. Catfish Brown will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Sacramento River Cats and the Nashville Sounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Catfish Brown gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And it hasn't been a homestand to remember so far. They're just 2-3 in their first 5 games, so they're going to need to pick it up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, he's not letting them get a gauge on anything here on those first 3 pitches. He saw a slider, a fastball, then a big curveball. Now he's set up for almost anything on a 1-2 pitch.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop it.
Alex Guerrero will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
On the money.
So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. At the plate, Catfish Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Skied into straightaway right. Cruz giving chase. 2 gone. Tyler Ladendorf comes forward hoping to get it going at the plate. Only one hit in his last 4 ball games. To short. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Schultz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Brown is underneath this one. Oh, and he misses it. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Digging in to try it again, Jake Smolinski. He drew a walk his first time up. 0-1 pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting.
Steven Schultz steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Brown is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Nashville's out on. Catfish Brown steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Brown.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A pause and the 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch that served him well down at Double-A, but he's going to need to get better command here at the next level.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the play. Cole Figueroa will dig in, 1-for-2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Throw pulls him off the base, and everyone's going to be safe.
Oh, this is a bad error right here. He tries to square himself up to second base to get this double play started, but I don't know if his cleats got stuck or what, but this is not a very good throw, and he's going to get...
Freddie Cruz will dig in here, 1-for-2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on this. Catfish Brown will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he's... Martin Almanzar will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And this is just a great job of protecting him. You can see this pitch is dead.
Now to the plate, Tyler Ladendorf. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Adrian Vega will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. The second for one.
And with one away, they were hoping.
Catfish Brown ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames too.
Line towards center field. Schultz is right there, one down.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and get excursion. You've been watching. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Sacramento River Cats and the Nashville Sounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. In now, Catfish Brown, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Catfish Brown.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. EK, our home nine as they start play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Tom Diaz.
Tom Diaz set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Runners on the move for second. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Schultz is in pursuit, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom. Stepping in, Catfish Brown. He singled his last time up.
Catfish Brown.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Delman Ladd will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Grounded to short. Brown is right there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready now, Ivan De Jesus Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
On its tailor-made to short, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Catfish Brown will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Catfish Brown.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smolinski's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 9.
Catfish Brown stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives them 7 strong innings.
To please drive home.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Sacramento River Cats and the Nashville Sounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Catfish Brown gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. EK, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And that last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Andrew Lambeau will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with that, here's a look at the River Cats on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, the defense is going to be very involved. This guy on the mound doesn't strike out a lot of hitters. Balls are put in play constantly.
Martin Almanzar will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. To his left, Alberto. And a rather easy first out.
Batting 8, catcher.
Catfish Brown is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Ball 1, no
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
That evens it up 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. So stepping in, number 13, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Shortstop, Catfish.
Trying to hold the lead. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Well, the offense for these guys has kind of been like you, Steve, all year long. Been on vacation. They didn't get much going yesterday at all.
Alex Guerrero will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats.
The payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied. Manuel Andino will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Hit hard to short. There's one. Out. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Manuel Andino will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Striding in to start the 9th, Catfish Brown, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Well, that extra run they scored in the bottom of the 8th, huge, absolutely huge. You've got a home run hitter here at the plate, but a solo shot won't do it anymore.
On the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No, he's in.
And he knew he had to hurry, so maybe he may have taken a peek down the line right there. This is a slowly hit ball.
Alex Guerrero gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's the 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, that's taking a big gamble right there, because you'd love to have that guy in scoring position, but you're down 2 runs. So if you get thrown out, you can forget about having the tying run at the plate. Fortunately, he gets in there ahead of that throw.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Hanser Alberto will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
How about it?
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. And on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's too high, and he's going to get in there at third with a stolen base.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. He might even be fortunate it's not down the line, and the runner's able to slide in safely.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Definitely an acceptable trade-off from a defensive point of view. You do let him get one run call.
Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fella you see on your screen.
Well, you get multiple.
Trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down there, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.